Hello everyone, this is Allegedly Caleb, and we are back with some more Panzer campaigns, France 40. Let's make sure my mic is working. It is indeed. Perfect. So, we are currently playing a campaign game against our fellow YouTuber, James. I am the Germans. I am attacking his French defensive lines. So, let's get right into it and see his battle replay. Here we go. Now, if you have not watched any of the past episodes, I would definitely encourage you to. There's a lot of context to be watched from these, but essentially our first day of attacks faltered. But we took a lot of his trench line, especially over here on the right. So now we're in a position in the morning to really attack this objective. I think that's our best bet to getting into at least taking one of these objectives. One of the problems we've had is that our men are just really outnumbered. He has I think it's about twice as many men as we do, which has made attacking him really difficult, especially because his men are not that much worse than mine are. So, with all that in mind, oh, and he has tanks, by the way, as you can see right there. We actually just took out one of his vehicles. He also just disrupted one of our units. Not fun. Oh, another vehicle did. But anyway, let me use my handy dandy little thing over here. Main attack is coming over here. That is where we hope to push. We have like 10 different battalions all gathering back here, gathering strength, reducing their fatigue, ready to push in the morning. And then we have another attack happening over here. So in this attack, this is really more of a diversionary attack, hoping to keep a lot of his really good units over here. And if we can get this objective, then we'll win at least a minor victory. I don't expect to get this one on the left just because he's got so many men there, but we'll see. Anyway, oh, he disrupted one of my units. Not fun. Hitting my men pretty hard too. Ooh, they just took that. They took that trench line right there. That's not good. I wish I could see they lost 2 vehicles and more men than I did, I think. That was a good counterattack by him. I figured that it would be a little bit dangerous leaving them alone by themselves, but I guess I was right. I was right indeed. A lot of our men are starting to gather pretty high fatigue too. Ooh, he just disrupted. Wonder if he's going to try to sweep across my trench line over there on that left side. This would be the perfect opportunity for a counterattack on his part. But we'll see. We'll see what he ends up doing. Oh, he's going after my one non-disrupted unit over there. I'm really hoping to catch him off guard. One thing I'm worried about is if we, let me delete this, if we push really hard into here and he sweeps up around into our back line, because this whole area right here, those trench lines of mine are going to be pretty much unoccupied. So we are living dangerously, that is for sure. That is for sure. But our toehold next to his trench line is still there. That's a good sign. So that's a field, and that's a field. And that's the end of the battle replay. So it's dawn turn, which means we can see his units again. Hooray! Now he can see I've got all these guys over here now too. Which many of them have recovered a lot of men and a lot of fatigue, which is really good to see. That's what I was hoping. Okay, so we got some artillery units unavailable. 2 units undisrupted or unbroken. Only 2 units out of 16. That's really bad. Jeez. Alright. A bunch of our units recovered losses at least. Nice. Nice. Oof. So many of my guys are so beat up, it's not good at all. Alright. Well. And imagine that now he can see our units. And I'd imagine he also has guys right here. And in here. Oh, it sucks that both of those units are disrupted. Let's move them into here. Nice. Let's see, who can he see? He cannot see these units. He can see them now. He cannot see these guys, which is good. Gosh, I'm so scared for him to come out this way. Oh. Let's see if we can take this. Nice. Oh, lordy. Oh, lordy. That is a lot of men. It's faux show. Oh, both of these are so low. These aren't though. Just try to get them. think I can probably fit one more unit in there. If I have any more that aren't disrupted. All right. Wonder how his trench is 40% right there. It's an open hex. Unless trenches are always 40% in open hexes, I'm not sure. Anyway, those B1s there are annoying. Let's take a look at our victory points. Yep. Still a major defeat. And again, we're going to need one of these. Let's bring that up. Yeah, no assaulting those guys. Can you see? Yeah, you can. Okay. Oh, there's a capital trench and a lowercase trench. That's probably what that means. Oh, I see why. So the trench in all caps, and this would have been really good to know before this scenario. A trench loses its protection when a unit vacates it. So as soon as a unit leaves that trench, it is down to 20% instead of 40%. So what that essentially means is once you've vacated a trench, it will be down to 20%. So you just have to leave a unit in that trench unless you can go ahead and get a unit out by using travel mode. So that's good to know. He's got engineers there. So where do I want to concentrate my artillery? Let's draw and show you. Concentrate my artillery on these units. And then these units. This unit is going to be number 1 priority. These are number 2 priority. If I can, no, I'll leave them alone. So that is my idea. So let's go ahead and start our artillery bombardment. Oh, one more thing we haven't done yet. We need to check and see if there's any of his units that are in low have 2 X's. The infantry units, at least. So that means they're low on manpower. 3 of those units are. Those are basically his reserves, I think. I'm going to want to bombard these guys. And these guys pretty heavily. Well, it sucks their trench is so powerful. They got some heart attack. I didn't realize that. 4 heart attack. Hit that HQ right there. Hitting them while they work. Oh, nice. Disrupted them. Okay. Well, we might as well hit these guys while we're at it. Okay. Ouch. So annoying when your unit gets, when a unit that didn't even fire gets disrupted. Fire again. Okay. Stick them right there. We're going to want a strong flank so they don't just push into that flank. Going over here, I guess. anything else. All right. There we go. Still not a kill. Oh. Got a loss right there. Good, I really should have put that bridge right here. Although maybe when I put it, I didn't realize that they had entrenchments right there. Hope this means I'm taking it down. Anyway, I think that's about everything I can do. Other than attacking with these guys. Just getting those victory points for killing his men. Alright, I think that's everything. I've only killed slightly more than his men that time. Still a major defeat. Oof. Alright, let's go ahead and send him the turn. Turn 2. Or turn 1. There we go. Alright. Well, let's see what he ends up doing. Let's hope that this gambit ends up paying off. and that we can take that objective. Maybe we can even push into that hex, or do we wait? It is another field. Oh, do I do that? Well, I'm still in a 20% trench, whereas here I'll be in 10%, and I'll be under fire from all these guys. They're still technically going to be under fire, but they'll be under more fire right there. Oh, wait. I realized what I did. All of these units reset. I was like, oh, their movement. I have all their movement back. But that's not true. That's not true. Because I already sent him. It's already ready for his turn. So, everyone, thank you for watching. It has been only about half an hour. Not too bad. We'll see what James decides to do. It seems like so far he's just been shooting fish in a barrel. But, again, with these things, you never know. Although at this point, I think if he, like literally, if he went through an entire move and then accidentally moved like them out, I am pretty sure he would just redo the entire turn again to fix that, because that's how close it is right now. But anyway, thank you everyone for watching. I hope you have a good one, and I'll catch you next time.